Good morning, people of YouTube. Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we're going to be looking at the fact that a lot of these cryptocurrencies are consolidating as they usually do on the weekends. As you guys know, yesterday was Saturday, today's Sunday, and the past 2 days, you can see literally nothing has changed. Tons of uncertainty, very little volume, causes this sideways consolidation that we expect to see happen here. We typically see movements come when the S&P 500 actually decides to open. I don't know why, but recently the S&P 500 and crypto have been very much so neck and neck. And when we see movement within the S&P 500, we typically see that within XRP too. As you guys know, the S&P is closed on the weekends, crypto isn't. But in recent times, the markets pretty much act the same, like almost synonymous, where you can see the sideways movement is very similar to what's happening within the S&P, which is we're not open. So what's interesting is moving forward here, you can see not only is XRP sideways trading, we have Ethereum also sideways trading, and Bitcoin with very little volume, sideways trading as well. This is the 4 hour, so it looks like we're starting to head up. I actually want to tweak this with you guys a little bit later on in today's video because I think we can probably scale this. Actually, I'll just do it now. Scale it up a little higher, something like this, and then pull this up a little bit more, something like that. And now we have a continued sort of symmetrical triangle, maybe ascending triangle here, where we're pretty much coming neck and neck with the moving averages. We thought this was going to break yesterday, and you can see we haven't. So clearly it's probably going to be by tomorrow, I think, maybe today the latest, before we get any sort of movement here that we're looking for to pretty much gauge which direction Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies want to move to. But otherwise, that's pretty much what we're going to be looking at. You can see the consolidation that's forming right now on these other cryptos. We'll talk about when to buy, when to sell, when I plan on buying, when I plan on selling, so on and so forth. Maybe what's to come within the S&P 500. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, hopefully you know that I've started my new finance channel. So I've decided to, because I tried to incorporate finance and all the indications of the economy within the crypto channel that you're watching now, and it just didn't seem to work. So I've decided to start a new channel called my name, Hayden Schreier, that you guys are so confused with, and put out some finance and, you know, just economy current event videos here, which is doing really well, and I appreciate all the support. So definitely make sure to go subscribe to this channel. I just dropped a new video 3 days ago, as you can see here, how to become a millionaire on a low income, as well as just, you know, interesting facts about the Federal Reserve, inflation, everything you can imagine. It's all here in these videos. So definitely make sure to go check that out. I've been putting tons of effort, like 5 to 10 hours of video of editing and creating into these. So make sure to go check this out. Link down in the description. Now, diving into the technical analysis, I cannot speak in the morning. You can see top 10 cryptocurrencies markets are consolidating. 24-hour change, 1%, 2%, 2, 1, 0.08. Obviously, it's a stable coin, but Cardano, 4.9, Solana, 1.2. Doge, the only one that's really taken off right now. But the major cryptocurrencies, like top 10, are pretty much just sideways trading the past couple of days. And that's because, you know, the weekend is here. And the S&P 500 specifically doesn't move on the weekend because they're closed. So what we're probably going to see is by tomorrow, when tomorrow's markets open, we'll get a general factor of where these cryptos are going to be moving to, as well as the S&P, which is most likely going to probably retest this, and then we'll probably trend lower. That's where my head's at moving forward, but we're not going to know until tomorrow. And as for these other cryptocurrencies here, we're also not going to know about, you know, movements and swings until tomorrow comes around, where we'll probably see a rejection, most likely because the markets have been so bearish, off this resistance here and probably dip lower. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. We may be able to enter a trade come tomorrow night, depending on how we close, because there's a good chance we're going to hit this, reject off, and correct lower, because this has been a very long resistance and drawn out resistance for over a month now. Actually, a month exactly. Month of sideways trading on this support level, now acting as a resistance. And we finally managed to kind of break through this descending fractal here on XRP's daily charts. You can see right here, this descending fractal broke through it, swung back up to retest this resistance, and I'm not going to buy in until I get confirmation. If we can break through our resistance at 39 cents, I'll buy in with expectations of a run to the upside. If we don't, there's a big chance we're going to hit this and dump lower, which is kind of where my head's at, because we've been bearish for quite some time now and have no signs of recovery yet. But we'll see how tomorrow plays out, because we could very easily buy in for a long position here. You can see Ethereum is a very similar pattern, retesting its middle of its Bollinger Band here. We're back outside the extreme oversold territory, and there's a good chance we could tomorrow kind of head back up, retest once again resistance very similar to XRP. Ethereum would retest its top of its downtrend here, this descending fractal. We retest the top of this. If we reject off this, as an aggressive trader, moderate to aggressive trader, a short could be in play, as we expect to see a dip back to the downside here. Or if we manage to break through this, we could buy in with expectations of a long, and at the same time, we'd see XRP breakthrough here with expectations of a long too. So both Ethereum and XRP are looking good. Bitcoin as well is seeing some very similar movements here. Unlike XRP or Ethereum, you can see here XRP is trading through already outside of its descending fractal. Ethereum's right almost about to retest the top of its resistance, and Bitcoin is trading in the middle of its descending fractal here. So we're looking for this kind of symmetrical triangle or bear flag to reveal itself as to the direction we're going to see, which is obviously one of two things: either a run up or a run down. One of these two things is going to happen, and we'll be able to, make a trade off of that. That's why we're paying so much attention to the 2-hour and 1-hour charts, because we're pretty much so entangled with this. I think the 3-hour shows it better, that we're literally forming a higher low and lower high resistance. So here are the lower highs, and here are the higher lows, all coming into here. You can see how the volume and the big swings have died off, and now we're just kind of flatlined out here. So we're going to see our result very soon. Maybe today. I mean, that'd be nice, but probably tomorrow the latest. And if we can break through these moving averages, I expect to see a run up to 25K. This is a daily, very quick trade that you want to make. You don't want to be in it for a long time. Or if we break through it, we're probably going to see a dump back down, which would also be a very short-term trade to the downside here. Obviously, taking advantage of these plays all on Bityard. As you guys know, Bityard is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging platform that I like to use, even in a down market like we're seeing here. So you just have to be patient with these markets. But if we do see a trade, not only does Bityard support Bitcoin and Ethereum, they have XRP, which is pretty incredible. And they have tons of other altcoins, like major altcoins, as well as the smaller altcoins, tons of smaller cryptos if you wanted to leverage trade those. But as you guys know, so with XRP pulled up, if we see us break to the upside here, if XRP breaks through this resistance at 38 cents or 39 cents, we would put a leverage in. Predictably, if we're doing a short-term trade, a low leverage, type of the amount of margin, then click buy long or sell short. We'll be able to capitalize off this run. Furthermore, if you haven't already, definitely make sure to sign up down in the description below, and then click mystery box to earn some free cryptocurrency. Super cool. And lastly, to wrap up today's video, we're going to be looking at the S&P 500. As you guys know, this opens tomorrow, and we have some interesting things to deal with. As you guys know, I'm going to focus mainly on the weekly charts here, because this gives us a better ideal possibility of movement in the next couple of days, if not weeks here. But you can see for the most part that we've been inside a massive ascending fractal here, ascending channel, whatever you want to call it, for months, years, actually since 08, 09. And now you can see when the Fed started printing money, we exploded up above our major, ascending channel here, which is not good. This is what caused extreme overinflation. We were overbought here. All of this is extreme overbought and extreme overinflation in the markets here with the amount of money that we dumped. We should have stopped printing money here and stopped giving out stimulus here at the mid to end of 2020 here, which didn't happen. Actually, I believe, what is it? January, February, March. Yeah, this was the March drop, February to March. And then May, June, July. We definitely should have stopped then. Regardless, they kept printing into 2021, and all the markets were overinflated. That's why we saw this, because the Fed kept printing money all of 2021. Here we are consolidating. Fed's withdrawing that money, raising interest rates. Recession is coming, and that's what's causing this drop. So now we're finally, we went from overbought to extreme overbought to now just overbought again, which is interesting. So ideally, we don't want to get back into extreme overbought. So we would like to see typically the markets trend inside here. This would be the best scenario. Then if we wanted to run back up next year, that'd be great, because this is not going to take, this is not going to be a short-term thing. This is going to take a while to recover here, as long as we can stay inside these channels. Hopefully not this low, but at least kind of soft land here and trend back up. And we can even hang out here. That would be great too. And eventually we'd hit all-time highs probably in 2025 here. But, it all depends on how these markets react. And the fact that we're starting to swing to the upside right now, back inside retesting the moving average, I'd like, hopefully, for us to get as high as this white band here, and that's it. If we break through here, we're going to be overbought again, which is not necessarily a good thing, and I hope that we don't start a new trend outside here. I really hope that we stay back inside here, a more neutral level for the economy. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe to this channel, as well as my new finance channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.